When we think about crime in our neighborhoods, we don't picture this. While violent crime in America is actually decreasing, hundreds of law enforcement agencies use military-grade equipment to police their streets.
There's a distinct difference between military soldiers and what their mission is, and civilian police and what their mission is supposed to be. And those lines are way beyond blurred.
Cheryl Chumley is author of Police State USA, How Orwell's Nightmare is Becoming Our Reality. Among her concerns is an increase in the use of police SWAT teams, units specifically trained to deal with active shooters and hostage situations. A recent study by the ACLU finds SWAT teams now often deploy to execute search warrants, a decision that has maimed and even killed innocent people. One case in point, 19-month-old Boo Fonsavan nearly killed last spring in the house where he was sleeping.
It was about 3 in the morning, and then the local SWAT team there busted through the front door, threw a flashbang grenade. They had a no-knock warrant looking for a drug dealer. Threw the grenade and landed in the baby's crib. The little boy's face was half blown off.
Mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, or MRAPs as they're known, protect American troops from IEDs in war. And today, at least 500 police departments also have them. They come from the federal government through programs designed to offload excess equipment. State and local police departments can get free or discounted military equipment from the Department of Defense, Homeland Security, and other agencies. It really took off after 9/11 due to legitimate concerns over the threat of terrorism. Today, nearly 500,000 pieces of military equipment have been transferred to police organizations, including small arms, night vision devices, Humvees, MRAPs, and aircraft. According to Chumley, some police departments have even secured silencers.
A police officer is not a sniper, and I can't imagine any scenario where a civilian police officer would need to sneak up on somebody and shoot them before they have their due process through court.
President Obama has issued an executive order directing the Attorney General, Secretary of Defense, and others to look at how to improve the way military-grade equipment is distributed to state and local law enforcement agencies, and to ensure those agencies understand how to use it and when they should use it. But it's not just militarized police departments that have some folks worried. Remember this tense standoff between armed supporters of Nevada rancher Cliven Bundy and the Bureau of Land Management?
As I watched that, I just became very uncomfortable looking at what were National Park Service SWAT teams or BLM snipers. And these are regulatory agencies. These aren't law enforcement agencies.
The situation prompted Congressman Chris Stewart to introduce legislation to demilitarize federal regulatory agencies. Most of his state of Utah is owned by the federal government.
Can you think of a regulatory issue that is so urgent that you have to have a SWAT team in and you got to get them in right now? Because there just aren't any.
Dozens of regulatory agencies have firearm and arrest authority, including NOAA, the federal government's weather service, the Department of Education, even the IRS.
It's intimidating to the American people, and it breaks the trust that we should have between the American people and the federal government. And look, that's a fragile thing right now anyway.
Instead of giving machine guns and grenades to the FDA, Stewart and other lawmakers want to leave law enforcement to agencies tasked to deal with it, like the FBI. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Washington.